battle for Ork Town. Black Templars have been sent in to flush out Ghazghkull Thraka by hunting down all of Ghazghkull's war bosses and lieutenants. So we're going to have my Orks led by a war boss defending Ork Town against a Black Templar attack.
Now then guys, I still haven't named my Warhammer channel, but look who's here. It's our main man, Daily Dice. How's it feel? You don't have to be behind the camera anymore?
Do you know what? It feels good not having to set up a whole battlefield and just bring my army to your house.
It's cool, isn't it?
Yeah.
And what have you brought today, mate?
The Templars, of course.
So everyone loves Sam's Black Templars. And we're going to be killing?
I'm going to be killing some Orks.
Awesome. No, you won't be. You won't be. Right, let's get to it, mate. Let's see your army.
Right then, so this is Sam's 1,000 points of Black Templars. So what we're looking at, mate?
Yeah, so 1,000 points of Templars. I'm running them as the Righteous Crusades and taking them vow uphold honour the Emperor.
What does that do, mate?
It basically gives us a 6-up field up in. Just makes them a bit more survivable. I'm going against Orks, so I need to be more survivable against them big claws and choppers.
Yeah.
And then we get Orphan Moment, that's the army rule. So basically, I pick a unit in my command phase, an enemy unit, and I can just re-roll all hits against that unit. I've brought your hammer with me that you got me for Christmas, and that's my Orphan Moment target, whatever I've got the hammer next to.
Sweet. So we'll start with who's your warlord?
Yeah, so my warlord is Quintus Kane, that's this marshal here. Basically, he has Partition's Edge, just to make him a bit more punchy in combat. That's the enhancement. He is pretty much a pretty beat stick. He'll be joining this unit of Primaris Crusaders.
Sweet.
And he gives me that thing, you know, where you get the free stratagem, the
yes.
battle tactic.
Yes.
He does that every battle round, so it's pretty cool. Next I'll go to this character. This is the Judas here.
Yes.
I always give him Tannhauser's Bones because he's got them in his hand, but I just didn't have the points, sadly.
Yeah, he doesn't have it.
So it'll just have the 6-up field no pain as always. But he has fight first, which will be good against Orks.
It'll be awesome against Orks, and Sword Brethren are an absolute nightmare.
Yeah, and as you can tell, he's joining the Sword Brethren.
Who didn't get nerfed in the update?
Well,
I was fuming.
I think the thing with that is it was Helbrecht that made Sword Brethren so good, or they made him so good, more like.
Yeah.
So they put his points up, hoping that less people will take him. He won't be joining Sword Brethren, but I'll take him every game still because he's absolutely.
Yeah, he's awesome. Yeah, yeah.
But yeah, so the Sword Brethren have one Thunderhammer, one Lightning Claw guy, the Sergeant guy with the Mass-Crafted Power Weapon, and then just 2 normal power weapons, 2 swords.
Right, sweet.
I'll quickly do the Primaris Crusaders because I've got to mention their weapons.
Yeah, what have they got?
Basically, it's just one fist.
Yep.
The rest of them have chainsaws and pistols, and then the Sword Brother has a power weapon.
I love that model.
He's a beast, isn't he?
He just looks awesome. You've got one last unit, haven't you?
Yeah, so one last unit. I'll go over here, and it is basically just normal intercessors, all with bullet rifles. Basically, what you see is what you get.
Yeah, they're awesome though.
Cheers, man. Vehicles, we've got transport, we've got the Impulsor, that's got the Black Templars multi-melt that can take, it's got the missiles and 2, what they call the
frag storms.
Frag storms, yeah, even though they look like bolters, but really the frag storms. And then
look at that transition of colour. Ooh, yes.
I know, that's nice, that lighting.
Beautiful.
Then we have 2 dreadnoughts. So we have Fury, that's my Redemptor. He has got a Macroplasma, 2 bolters, the missile, and the underslung Gatling cannon.
Yes.
Then we have Mortus, my Brutalis, and he has got the 2 claws, 2 multi-melters, and the Iron Hail Stubber on top. Good against flying units, maybe not against Orks, but should be able to punch some to death, hopefully.
Awesome, mate.
Nice the army, mate.
It's beautiful, mate.
Thank you very much.
Right, we'll go on to my Orks then, mate.
Sweet,
yeah?
sweet.
Okay, so this is 1,000 points of Ork Goths. So I'll go over the army rule, and then I'll go over the detachment rule, and I'll go through the units. So your army rule is war. So at the start of one battle round in the game, declare the war, I'm not going to scream war, by the way, this ain't one of those channels. When you declare the war, all your orcs can advance and charge. They get +1 attack and strength on all of their melee weapons, and they get a 5+ invulnerable save from the magical war energy. The attachment rule is called Get Stuck In, something along those lines. Basically means that everything in the army, melee weapon wise, has sustained hit 1, which means if you roll a 6 in combat to hit, you gain an extra hit as the orcs duff you up. Now we'll go through the units. We'll start with the Warlord, who's an orc war boss with an attack squig. He's got extra 4 attacks on the turn of the war, and he gives +1 to hit to his unit. And his unit is 10 orc knobs. 5 of them armed with big choppers, 5 of them armed with power claws. They've got a special rule, the bodyguard rule. If they're led by a war boss, which there will be, they get -1 to wound, so that makes them quite tough to kill. And they're going to be riding around in a battle wagon. Battle wagon's armed with a killer cannon, 4 big shooters, and a lobber. Lobber looks a lot like a zap gun, but it's a zap lobber. And it's got a death roller, but it's actually a death ram, because the battle wagon data sheet is crazy, and you might as well give it all of the equipment because you're paying for it. Next up at the front, we've got 3 killer cans who've just been reduced in points in the latest update, so hopefully they actually might do something. They've got a special rule because they've actually got Gretchen inside, and now that they're in a big stompy mech, they get a bit of a power trip, and that's what the rule is called. Every time they fire, you have to roll a dice. If you roll a 1, they actually shoot at the closest orc unit and kill some of them. If you don't roll a 1, they'll get ignores cover on their weapons. And they've got a Ghazghkull, a super shooter, and a scorcher. Behind them over there in the workshop, I'm not actually using a workshop in the game rules wise, but just had a new engine fitted, is a shock jump dragster. That also got reduced in points in the update, as did the battle wagons. So this thing can teleport because it can travel through time, and it's got a sniper shock rifle, and it's got rockets on the top, and it's got buzz saw blades on the front. It's actually quite a handy unit to have, and it just looks absolutely awesome. Next unit behind there, we've got 2 mega knobs, because you can run them in units of 2. Because both the models have got them, I'm going to run them with combi weapons, even though they're orcs, so they can't hit a barn door. But they've got a model done, so I'll use them. They get extra damage in the turn of the war, and they're also going to be riding around in another battle wagon. This one again, lobber, killer cannon, 4 big shooters, and it actually has a death roller on the front of this one. And then last and definitely least is a killer. No, you're not a killer can. You're a big killer can. You're a death dread. These are rubbish, but they look good. Sam, why didn't death dreads get a points reduction in the latest update?
Yeah, I have no idea. 130 points for basically a lump of scrap.
Yep, it's going to get absolutely battered as soon as the Redemptor comes anywhere near it. But it looks so cool.
They are cool.
But they're so rubbish. Its special rule is that if you charge into combat, you have to take a morale test as you die laughing at how rubbish it is.
Yeah, ridiculous.
So that's my army. Hopefully we're going to duff up some Black Templars. Right, so I'll go over the mission and the mission rules. So deployment is sweep and engagement. As you can see there, you've got these big dairy triangles that you deploy in, with the objectives in no man's land and one in each deployment zone. Mission rules supply lines, where if you control the objective in your own deployment zone, on a 4+ you gain an extra CP, so that's pretty nice. And then the mission we're playing is called supply drop. So you've got your 5 objectives on the board, but the 3 that are in no man's land, they slowly disappear over the game, but the ones that are remaining become worth more points. So by the end of the game, the one remaining objective in the centre of the battlefield, or wherever it is worth 15 victory points. So I'll go over the battlefield now. So we've got the deployment zones marked out with the dice, and then we've got the objectives down. So deployment zone over there. Then we've got the 3 in no man's land. 1 very much in no man's land, is absolutely 0 cover. and then we've got one over at the mech shop. Now that is the Alpha objective, which means it disappears at turn 4, which I put a dice in it to denote that. So at the beginning of turn 4, that one disappears, making the other two worth 8 victory points, I believe. Yeah, 8 victory points. And then we've got over here at the containers, that one disappears at turn 5, leaving the centre objective, where I imagine a lot of Templars and Orks are going to be battering each other. That'll be worth 15 victory points on the last turn. So, as you would expect, even the mission is dictating that a bunch of Orks and Templars are going to batter each other at the centre of the battlefield. So now we're going to roll for deployment and deploy our armies. Right, coming to you live after doing a bit of jiu-jitsu with the gimbal. We've now deployed our armies, so I'll go through what I've done and then I'll explain the terrain and we'll go over to Sam's. So, behind this big L-shaped ruin, I've got my shock jump dragster, which is capturing this objective for me, might give me some command points. Next up we've got a battle wagon, and then because he feels like dying turn 1, I've stupidly deployed the Death Dread there, and might very well be a Redemptor over there with a plasma cannon for him. Over next to the fuel refinery building over here, we've got 3 killer cans, and then over near the mech workshop we've got a battle wagon with 10 knobs and a war boss in it. Now, the terrain, I've tried to give all of them a clear footprint with rocks and walls and things like that. So they all just count as a ruin. You're on the other side of them, you can't be seen. You go inside of them, you can be seen, but you get a cover save. Same for the refinery, same for the big head boss bunker, same for the container unit, power station, and we've got these 2 building ruins in the corners, which are the largest ruins in L shape. These also have true line of sight blocking walls, so if you go inside with, say, infantry, you can't be seen. So that's how the terrain's working. There's a few other little daft bits and bobs, like some scrap piles and things like that, which really only really affect infantry, really. But Sam, what's your deployment? What have you done, mate?
Yeah, so I've shot the Brutalis here, so you can sort of look after this flank and that objective over there.
Yeah, and you see I've put because of the footprint there, that means he can't be seen.
Yeah.
Yes, you can clearly see him, but ruins, imagine like the footprint of it goes all the way to the sky. That's how it works.
Yeah, so he's there sort of covering that flank. He's supported by the Impulsor, and that's got the Sword Brethren and my Quintus Kane, the Marshalling.
Yes, cool.
Then I've got these Intercessors on my home objective. They've got sticky objectives, so I can sort of just peg it off and keep hold of that to get my CP.
Yeah.
In the middle here, for the middle objective, we've just got the big blob of Crusaders. Sorry, it's not Quintus Kane in there. The Marshal's in this unit. The Judas here is with the Sword Brethren.
He's called Quintus, is he?
This guy's called Quintus. Big backstory, I won't bore everyone with it now, but he's the boyo.
The Orks can't wait to hear it. Oh, that's very interesting, mate.
And then the last unit is Lone Redemptor. Going to do this flank. I think he can actually handle this flank because the Redemptors are just so tough. If I can get some long shots off, really soften your units up before you get to him, I might be able to defend myself, you know?
Yeah, Redemptors might as well just be called anti-Ork vehicles, mightn't they?
Oh yeah, Orks here, Redemptors.
They have just everything going for them to beat up Orks.
Yeah.
So, right, the key question, mate, is do you want to go first?
It's a hard one because I do want to go first on this flank. I don't want to go first on this flank, and I don't want to go first on that flank. I want to get my shot off first, basically.
Yeah, basically you could pop out with your plasma cannon, couldn't you? And
yeah.
possibly just pop the Death Dread immediately.
Yeah. But I don't want to get wired by by your units in the middle, so I think 50-50. I'm happy either way. Do you want to go first?
Yes, because I need to get my Death Dread out of the way. Right, so...
Right, let's see then.
He's got a 5. I've got a 3. It's Templars going first.
Good luck, man. Good luck.
Cheers, mate. Okay, so Sam's turn 1. Secondaries he's drawn are behind enemy lines, which he's going to really struggle with in turn 1. Sam's army is very, very Black Templar, and it's very direct, but it's not very tricksy. So they don't have much in the way of teleporters and things like that. They just run at you and beat you to death. Then you've got Storm Hostile Objective, which isn't great for turn 1. It's good for later on in the game to run over and take objectives off people, but turn 1 it's not very handy because the only objective is right at the back over there, and he's just going to he's not going to be able to get to it this turn. He did, however, gain an extra CP, so he's now on 2. B&M, go and get some, very handy. By rolling a 4+ because of the mission rule this turn, so he's on 2 CP. Sam has punched my terrain piece to death at least 16 times already. We'll get there in the end though. So I'll go over Sam's movement. So Sam has moved out his Redemptor Dreadnought. He put Oath of Moment, which is this Thunderhammer, on the Death Dread, which I said was going to die, and that's about to happen. He's going to get plasma cannoned to death. Yeah. The Crusaders have gone crusading into the centre of the battlefield because they ain't scared of no cans. They're only Gretchen at the end of the day. In a tin can, they're not bothered. So they've run and captured the centre objective. These intercessors have moved into the ruin. The objective's theirs, and they've generated the extra command point. The Impulsor is just lying in wait behind the ruins, and the Brutalis Dreadnought has come around the side of the terrain. He's been a little bit cautious because there's a battle wagon there full of orc knobs with a war boss. So that's Sam's movement. We're going to go into the shooting phase and watch this Death Dread get exploded. Right, starting the shooting phase. So Space Marines heavy bolt pistols actually have quite a decent range on them. We've got an 18-inch range. So how many are in range, mate?
So there's 3 heavy bolt pistols from the Initiates, and then 3 normal bolt pistols from the Neophytes.
Go at the killer cans. Killer cans are toughness 6, mate.
Yeah, so it's going to be hard to cut through, but these are the 3 normal ones. Hit on 3s.
Yeah.
2 hits, and then wounding on 5 and 6s. Nothing. And then the 3 heavies, 3s, 1 hits, 5 and 6. No, nothing.
Ding, ding, ding. Next up for shooting, we've got the soon-to-be dead Death Dread, getting basically a full payload from a Redemptor Dreadnought at it. So Samuel, I take it, are you going to overcharge your plasma cannon?
Yes, of course. So, I'll tell you what I'll do first. I'll do the rocket pod first.
Oakley.
So that is D3 shots. 3.
Nice.
Hit on 3s. 3 rolling. They all hit.
Yep.
Wounding on toughness 9, you say?
Yep.
5 and 6s. Just 1.
1 save.
Minus 1.
Yep, takes 2 damage. It's down to 6.
I'll save that to last. I'll just do a bolt for now.
Yep.
Both hit.
Yep.
5 and 6s. 3 and 6s.
Yep.
It's been linked. Just 1, no minus. So
Yep. 2 up. Yep, it's fine.
Nice. The undersling Gatling. This is 8 shots. Hit on 3s.
Yep. Reroll because of a moment. Full house.
On 25, so 5 and 6s. Just 2 saves, 2 up.
2 up saves.
Nice.
Up to the plasma cannon, mate.
Plasma cannon, D6 plus 1 shot.
Oh!
That's what I wanted.
Goodbye,
7,
Death Dread.
hitting on 3s. They all hit.
Oh my god.
Strength 9, toughness 9, so these are 4s. Oh no! I don't like that.
Alright, okay, so he could live.
I might even CP one of them, you know.
Oh, go on then. Are you going to do it?
Yeah.
Oh,
so
Sam.
down to 1 CP, and we've got 3 6-up saves.
3 6. I only need to roll 2 6s. Easy work.
Easy work.
Easy work. He did not.
Come on! See if he blows.
Who saw that coming? What are you doing at the end of your turn?
I'm going to get rid of both of these.
Yes.
Same actually, Star Wars objective. I'm going to keep that for now, because if you jump in an objective, I can jump right back on it.
Yeah.
Behind enemy lines, I'm not going to get this game. It's pointless being in his deployment zone, so I'm getting rid, get an extra CP, which is nice.
Okay, so Orks turn 1. I've drawn deployed teleport Homer, which I could do with my shock jump dragster, but you score more points doing it in your opponent's deployment zone, and there's a big dreadnought over there at the moment, so I might wait.
And you'd have to advance.
And they'd have to advance, yeah, so we'll see what happens to that. Then I've got Assassination, which I wouldn't mind doing, and I do have an opportunity with the shock drum dragster again, because it has got a precision rifle on there, So he might try and blow his Marshal's head off. That'd be awesome. So we'll go into what I've done movement-wise. So my very, very brave battle wagon has beep, 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 and is reversing away from him. We don't like him. My two very, very sneaky, the cunning but brutal Mega Knobs have jumped out and are hiding behind this wall. No one knows we're here. Hope we declare a war and they'll put the boosters on. Killer Cans have just advanced, not they haven't advanced, have moved forward towards the Crusader squad. The shock jump dragster has moved out. He's got a precision rifle which hits on a 4+ because it's fired by a grot and it has a target a squig. And then the battle wagon's moved forward as well. It's just going to put its full payload into the Crusader squad. So the shock rifle on a dragster actually hits on a 3+. So I'm going to start with that and I'm going to try, if I can, and snipe the Marshal.
This guy.
Yeah, if I can.
Yep.
If I can. So Sam, what have you played, mate?
Yeah, I'm going to use my free strat I can use every battle round for, it has to be a battle tactic, so it's just going to be armour contempt.
Yes.
So I ignore Pip of AP. And I'm also going to use strat for get to ground, so they're all in cover. I really want this unit to survive as long as it can. So yeah. So.
Cool, so that basically means that my shock rifle and my rockets are basically AP0.
Yes.
But it has devastating wounds, so I need to roll a 6 to hurt him.
Nice.
But first thing I need to do is hit.
Yeah.
He hit.
Nice.
Now, its strength is 8, but I don't care about that. I need to roll a 6.
Yeah.
Because you've got all your cover saves, armour saves, and your invulnerable save. I need to roll a 6.
Easy peasy.
Easy peasy lemon squeezy. Come on. No, but I have wounded you though. So that'll be AP nothing.
AP nothing, so it'll just be a 2 up save, 3 up save?
3 up save, innit?
Yeah. 3 up save. He rolls a 2. What's the damage on this?
The damage of this is D6 + 1.
I'm going to have to re-roll it, aren't I?
He stopped it. Put it down to 1 CP.
Down to 1 CP.
And then the rockets on the shock jump get D3 shots. So that's 3 shots. But this is fired by the Ork, so he's just literally just pressing the buttons on it. He hit one though, and it wounded on a 2+. Yep, so that's a Templar wounded, so that'll be a 3+ save, mate.
3+. Yeah, I'll take it on one of these. Neophytes. Yep.
So next up is the Killer Cans. I'll just start with a Scorcher, so I'll just hit. It's just a torrent weapon, so D6 hits, 4 hits, wounding on A3. That's all of them. So just oh, that ignores cover, that mate. So
ignores cover. So
do you want to take that on your initiates instead?
Minus on that?
Yes, -1.
-1, so it'll be 4. So yeah, initiates it'll be.
Take it on your initiates instead, yeah.
3 ups.
This I injure and initiate, yeah.
Yep.
Cool. Oh, I need to roll the dice, see if I get ignore cover and everything else, or if I shoot my own off. Yeah, I get ignore cover on all the weapons here. So next up will be the can shooter. That gets 3 hits, and this is strength 5, but it's got devastating wounds. No, but it's 3 wounds though.
3 wounds. These are on neophytes. 3 ups.
You might as well do on your initiative again. Alright, so I'll get Ghazghkull will be D3 + 5. So 6 shots. 4's to hit. Ooh. Nice. Go Ghazghkull, go Ghazghkull.
Nice.
Strength 6, so 3's to wound.
Yep.
Yeah, only two armor saves, mate.
No
AP.
No AP.
No AP, so it'll be 3s.
What's the damage on these?
1.
3s. Oh, yeah.
Next up is the battle wagon. We might be able to actually kill a Space Marine if we try hard enough. So I'll start with that'll have to be the killer cannon, won't it?
Yeah.
Actually, I'll start with a lobber because I can kill that injured Space Marine, can't I?
Yeah.
So it's going to be 5 shots, hitting on 5s. Nope. The killer cannon should be D6 + 5 shots, so 7 shots.
Come on, power armor, protect me.
Need to hit first.
Go on, protect.
1 hit, wound on a 2, wounded.
-2.
Yeah, what doesn't matter.
3 up.
Nope, stupid Space Marines. Next up is all the big shooters from the battle wagon, so 20 shots, hitting on 5s. Nice, that's 5 armor saves, mate.
5 3 ups.
Oh my god, I've killed the Space Marine.
Marine.
Get out of here.
Well, that was absolutely terrible, wasn't it? But the killer cans have got some nitrous buttons in their killer cans, and I'm going to press it now and go for a 10-inch charge on the Crusaders. Wish them luck. Go on, lads. Go on, lads. Get that 10-inch charge. Oh, you know what? I'm going to CP it. 2 different dice though. The blue. I'm feeling the blue. We're feeling the blue dice. Come on, blue dice. Do it. No, it was even less. So end of my turn, I'm going to get rid of one of my secondaries so I can get a CP back. And because it's Orks and it's Black Templars, eventually some character is going to die, whether it's Sam's or mine. Someone's going to die. Hopefully it's one of Sam's, so I'm going to keep Assassination and get rid of Deploy Teleport Homer, and that'll give me a CP. So that's my turn done with, so we'll go over to Sam's. Okay, so Sam's turn 2. So you've drawn Secure No Man's Land. So how are you planning on doing that, mate? Have you already got it with the Crusaders?
No, so to secure it I need 2 objectives in No Man's Land, I think.
Alright, so you're hoping that those Sword Brethren can get it for you.
So these Sword Brethren, I want to make the charge.
Yeah.
Even if I just make it with that and kill that, hopefully I can take off your knobs. Maybe not, but I'll double check that. But yeah, cool. Sword Brethren I want to get in the charge.
Cool. You did draw an extra CP for you, but then you spent it, didn't you?
Yeah.
Then you spent it. So we'll go over what you've done in your turn. So your Redemptors move forward because it's going to do. It's going to fire at the battle wagon over there.
Try to soften it up a little bit.
Yeah, then it's going to run around the building next turn, isn't it, and capture that objective in there. Crusaders have gone crusading again. They're in the centre now. We're going to have a scrap with some killer cans.
Yeah, I used the strat on them. Basically, they can gain an extra vow. I've given a vow where they get lethal hits just because of that toughness. Did you say toughness 5 or 6?
The toughness 6, yeah.
So yeah, I could just do them attacks going straight through.
Yeah. Well, we may notice that this fella at the back here is alive again because Sam remembered he has feel no pain for his vow. He was laid dead and he was like, hang on, I'm not dead. Then he ran around and caught everybody up.
The Emperor healed him.
Yeah, hopefully he dies again because I've decided to, because I've got so much CP, I'm going to overwatch with my battle wagon at the back there. Yeah. I was going to do it with my killer cans because they've got a Scorcher, but if you roll a 1 with a Scorcher then it's rubbish anyway, so I'll do it with the battle wagon, it's got more shots. These Crusaders have moved forward, they're going to help try and shoot some killer cans, I imagine?
Yeah.
Yeah. And then, what's happening here?
Yeah, all them have just moved around there. They've got an 8-inch charge. He's got a 10-inch charge. This is just moving at the train so it can shoot out.
Yeah.
I really need these charges off just so I can grab the objective.
Yeah. And that hammer is denoting that you've made this battle wagon your over-moment target. So, right, we'll resolve my Overwatch and it'll be your shooting phase, mate.
Yeah, sweet.
Okay, so Overwatch, the battle wagon is going to try and help the killer cans out by blasting some Crusaders. So first up the lobber, 2 shots, plus 2 because there's so many of them, so it'll be 4 shots, hitting on 6s though because Overwatch. Nothing. Right, we need a big roll for the kill cannon.
Yep.
So that'll be plus 5, so that's 9 shots. Nice. Only hitting on 6s though, so if I can roll 9 6s, that'd be great.
It's only 50% worse.
I've got 1 hit. Wounds on a 2 plus. Yeah, wounded, it's -2.
-2, so it'll be a 4 for that initiate.
And then 12 shots from the big shooters. Oh dear. So Sam's shooting phase, the Redemptor is going to split fire, its plasma cannon is going to go into the battle wagon, and then all of its short range weapons are going to go into the Mega Knobs, because you can see them between the girders. So, what are you firing first, mate?
I'll do the big plasma first.
Is it overcharging?
Of course it is.
Yep.
D6, so it's 3 shots.
Yes.
Hitting on 3s. 2 hits. And window 5 and 6s. Nothing. 12. I don't know. So that was a waste of time. Everything else would be mega enough. So it should be 2 shots from the bolters. Both miss.
Yep.
And then I'll do the rocket. 3 shots. Just 1. Hit on 3s. Hits. Doesn't wound.
Nope.
And then the Gatling, last bit of shooting. 3s. And then the straight 5 and 6s. Looking for them 6s. So just 1 2-up save and 1 devastating wound.
Yep, 2-up save. So a Mega Knob takes a wound.
So after all that.
Up, we've got all the Crusaders' bolt pistols firing into the killer cans.
We've got 6 heavy hitting on 3s, and then wounding on 5s and 6s. Nothing. 4 normal pistols on the neophytes, 2 hits, and then 5 and 6s. 1 normal save.
Yep, 3 up armour save. Yep, failed it. So it's 1 down to 4 wounds.
Plasma pistol off Quintus. Hitting on 3s. Hits, wounding on 3s. No.
Next up, we've got 10 shots from the Crusade.
It's the intercessors.
Yep.
10 shots, hitting on 3s. And then we are wounded on 5s and 6s. You've got 3 saves.
So 4 plus saves with the AP, so he takes another wound, so he's down to 3.
Cool.
This flank, we've got the battle wagon that's got Orphan Moment on it, and then it's going to be getting basically everything fired at it from these 3 units here. So what are you starting with, mate?
So I'll start with the Sword Brethren.
Yeah, some pistols and that.
Yeah, so 4 heavy bolt pistols. One of them has lightning claws. So hit on 3s, re-rolling, and then wounding on 6s. Nothing. The Absolver bolt pistol from the Judas here, hitting on 3s, I'm guessing. Yep, hit wounding on 6s. No. That's that unit. And we'll go straight to the Impulsor multi-melter. Both hits.
Yep.
Wounds on 5 and 6s. 1 save at -4.
Yep, so it goes to -3 because it's a battle wagon,
Yep.
and that's its rule.
6,
Yep, I made it. Hey!
Crack missile, hitting on 3s.
That hits it, yep.
Wounding on 5 and 6, I'm guessing?
Yep,
Wounds.
got it. Got it. It'd be AP -2, so it goes to AP 1 because of the battle wagon rule, so 4 plus. Gets through.
D6 damage.
Yep. 1.
I'm going to CP it.
You know the rule of a CP though, don't you?
I know the rule of a CP.
I did it. 5 damage, nice. Storm grenade launchers.
9 shots. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 3. Rerolling them.
Full house.
6s. Got 2 saves, 3 up. Nice.
Brutalis.
Brutalis, going straight through it with you.
Yep.
Multi-melters. Both hits.
Lovely.
That's what I wanted, wound really.
The twin link these, aren't
But
they?
yeah, twin linked.
Nice,
One wound,
nice.
Second one, twin linked. No, so just 1 save, -4.
I need to roll another 6 to save it.
Yep.
Nope.
Nice, D6 damage.
Cool. Yep, cool. Puts it down to 8.
Down to 8, the stubber on top. Rerolling. Wounded on 6s. And then reroll because it's twin linked.
Yep.
So you got 2 saves at no less.
Yeah, you take another wound off it, puts it down to 7. Start with the Brutalis as charged because if the Sword Brethren went first, they would get in the way of the Brutalis because you have to make base contact. So you might as well roll for the single model first, see if he makes it. So, but he needs a 10-inch charge.
Yep. So this is the one I really want to get in.
Yes.
6. I do have a CP.
You've got 1 CP left, mate.
Means I won't be able to do tank shock though.
He has his own tank shock.
But he has his own tank shock. CP, yeah. No! The Emperor doesn't protect.
Next up is an 8-inch charge for the Sword Brethren. See if they can do it, see if they can make it to the battle wagon.
Come on, someone get in, please. No.
Oh no.
This is not
Oh
looking
no.
good.
Finally something's going my way.
So that flank could well and truly be absolute obliterated.
But the Crusaders, they've only got a 3-inch charge, so unless Sam rolls a double 1,
and they can re-roll this.
the double 1 twice. No, he tried his best.
I'm actually going to re-roll anyway, just to get more movement.
Oh, if you roll a double 1 here. So, combat phase. We've got the Crusaders who've charged in to the killer cans. Now, because Sam paid a CP at the beginning of his turn for an extra vow, they've got lethal hits in combat. And I believe, Sam, you are popping your Marshal's extra tax ability.
Yeah, finest hour, so he gets 9 attacks.
Oh, lordy. Now, I've decided to spend all of my CP as well because I'm just going to lose 3 killer cans for nothing. So To hit back, I've played a stratagem called Orks is never beaten, which basically means you get to attack even if you die. So basically they go down swinging. And I've paid my last CP on Unbridled Carnage, so my attacks go to they go to 5 plus sustained hits. And I'm in the war.
Yes, you get extra attack each.
Yes, so I get an extra attack each as well, which I forgot when I was doing my saves, but I don't think it played a part in that anyway. So yeah, mate, over to you.
Cool. So I'll start off with the marshal.
Yes.
So he is hitting on 2s. So I'm missing them 2. I get no what's it called, lethal hits that my unit has. And then I'm wounding on strength 5, your toughness 6, do you say?
Yeah, toughness 6, yeah.
So 5 misses. Oh no.
Oh dear.
Oh no.
Oh dearie me.
I would devastating wounds as well. Quintus Kane has failed me. I go straight through the Power Fist.
Yep.
This is hitting on 3s. That just wounds. So you've got 1 save.
-2.
-2.
Yeah, it goes through. There's a killer cannon, 1 wound left.
Killer cannon 1 with chain swords. And so this is 20. So I'll roll this. And I'll do the other 4. Oh no, sorry, I'll do the other 3 after this. So it's 15 after this. 1 3s. 6s.
6s to one side, yeah.
I all missed. I'm not going to kill him, Rich. All my good weapons have failed me. Wounding on 5 and 6s. That's a bit better though.
That's quite good. Are these all AP -1, are they?
These are all AP -1.
So do the scouts have the AP -1 chainsaws?
Yeah.
But they don't have the AP -1 pistols?
Yeah.
Who gives out the weapons at the Black Templars?
I don't know. I'll do the other 15. This is 10. So 6s go through. Then miss. And then 5 and 6s. So another 1. And now I've got 5 more. That goes straight through.
Lots of chainsaw attacks here.
Yeah.
So how many is that in total, mate?
3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 15 at -1.
15 at -1. So I've got 15 saves to make it 4 plus. Normally 3 plus armour save, AP -1 chainswords, so 4s to save my killer cans.
Yep.
So I lose 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I lose an entire killer can. Does he explode? He will do on a 6. He doesn't explode. The power sword.
Power sword, so hitting on 3s. Just 1 save.
Roll a 5 or a 6 and I've got 2 killer cans left. I did. Hooray! Time for the killer cans to hit back. So there's 2 of them still alive, but because I played Orks is never beaten, that destroyed killer can can also still attack. Because I'm in the war, I get an extra attack and an extra point of strength. And because I played Unbridled Carnage, I get exploding 5s and 6s on their attacks in combat. So
Also, I'm going to use Armour Contempt with him, with his free strat.
4s to hit, but I really want 5s and 6s.
Good.
Give me 9 hits in total, 2 plus to wound because of strength 9. So that is 8. What would be -2?
So -1, yeah?
Yeah.
So I'll start taking it on.
So you've got a wounded initiate. So you've got a wounded initiate.
I have. So initiate. So this will be a 4 up. So I'll do just roll 1.
So he dies.
6 up. Fill up in.
3. You'd have to make.
It's 3 damage. Yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah, he's dead. And then do 3 more initiates. So
Yes.
another 1 dead.
3 damage.
3 6 up.
Yeah.
And then
You've got 4 more to do, haven't you?
4 more to do. Then is 2 more initiates. So 2 more deads.
2 more deads, yeah.
Roll 3 6s. I'll just roll anyway. So it's just on to some neophytes. I'll keep a power fist guy. So neophytes, they're going to be having 5 ups.
Yeah.
Saves 1.
So 3 damage onto one of them.
Yeah, so that'll be. Let's have a look. So that'll be 1, 2, 3 of them dead, and 1 of these dead. Oh, is it?
Yeah, you just had your power. You just had your power fist guy left, didn't you?
Yeah, I think so. Cool.
So the Crusaders didn't do as well as what they were expecting against the might of the killer cans. Who would have thought it? Some Gretchen them. So yeah, killer can meta because they dropped the points. So what are you going to do with your secondaries, mate?
Yeah, so I'm going to get rid of Storm or Star Objective. I think I could get that next turn, but I just don't want to risk it. I think I definitely can get Skew No Man's Land next turn if all goes well.
Yeah, sweet.
So I'm going to get rid of this because I need the CP.
You need the CP, yeah.
And that's it.
Right, cool. So over at the Orks turn 2. Okay, so Orks turn 2. I'm on 2 CP because I generated my extra one from holding my deployment zone objective, and I've drawn Bring It Down. So now I need to kill characters and kill vehicles, which Sam has got, to be fair, so
Yeah.
hopefully if things go well this turn I might score quite a few points, because at the moment me and Sam are level pegging. Sam is on 5, I'm on 5. So it's neck and neck at the moment. We both basically need some decent secondaries to get ourselves to pull ahead. So I'll go into what I've done this turn. So Battle Wagon spun around, charging towards these Crusaders. Obviously the Killer Cans are still stuck in combat. The Dragsters flew up around this scrap pile. He's going to drive, hopefully run over some Templars. The Meganobs have advanced out of the building. They're also going to charge these Crusaders and have a big, roll around in the centre there. Then on this flank, my war boss, he's called Gut Ripper. I've been trying to remember his name all game. He's called Gut Ripper. Gut Ripper has got out of his battle wagon with all of his knobs, and they're going to go for the Brutalis. And the battle wagon is going to run over some sword brethren, hopefully. So that's the plan. If he dies, I get Bring It Down, and if the Marshal dies, I get Assassination.
It would be a very bad day for me if all of them die.
It would be a very bad day for Sam if all of this goes to plan for the Orks. So wish me luck. See how it goes. So shooting. First thing we'll start off with this Killer Can here. He's going to flamethrower some Space Marines that he's in combat with. So he's going to hit them D6 times, because Torrent, he hit them 6 times. Go on, Killer Can. He's not happy. Once if he fancies being war boss. Oh, he did 2 wounds though, mate. -1.
2 wounds -1, so it'll be 5 ups for the neophytes.
Yep.
6s. No, kills 1.
He's burns himself a scout.
That's 1 fire.
So the shock jump dragster is going to fire down between the buildings at the sword brethren over there.
Yep.
Sam has played Armour of Contempt to reduce the AP of my shots by 1. So first up we'll do the shock rifle, see if I can snipe that Judicia. A hit. Wounds on a 2+. I did.
What is the minus on that?
It's AP -2 normally, but you played Armour of Contempt.
Yeah, so it'll be not that. What's the damage on it?
D6 +1.
I'm gonna have to CP it. He's alright.
So you're down to no CP.
Yep.
You don't like that shock rifle, do you?
Yeah, I really don't like it.
And it'd be D3 rocket shots. Free rocket. This dragster's class. Anyone who's had the points reduced. He hit with a rocket. Wounded with a rocket. Oh, that's 3 damage, mate.
3 damage. 3 6s. Nope, kills
Killed the sword brethren.
It's a bad day to be a Templar.
So, the battle wagon firing across the battlefield over at the Crusade. No, you're not the Crusaders. What you are? Intercessors. That's who you are. So first up, the lobber on the roof. This would be 6 shots. Hitting on 5s. Whey! God knows where that went. Big shooters. 5s and 6s. 3 hits. 2 armour saves, mate. No AP.
2 free ups.
Well, after all that. So we've got the battle wagon, pretty much at point blank range. Not that it means anything for Orc shooting. It's going to fire at the sword brethren. So first up, it's got its killer cannon, then it'll fire its lobber, and then all of its big shooters. So it's going to be D6 plus 4 shots for the killer cannon. I'll take that. 5s and 6s to hit.
Yep.
Ooh, lovely, lovely, lovely.
You're not using these dice again.
What are you talking about? I've been rolling terrible all game until this point. 2s to wound.
Yep.
That's 4. Would he be -1 AP?
So 4s.
Yep.
So
Damage 2 a pop they are.
damage 2 a pop. 6s. So that's 1 dead. And the last one. 1-on-1 wounds.
Lovely. The lobber gets 1 shot, which misses. Next up at the sword brethren, 20 shots from big shooters from the battle wagon. Oh, wow. Lots of hits there from the big shooters. We'll see if we can wound. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 armour saves, mate, for your sword brethren.
3 ups.
2 failed.
6s. So 1 dead, 1 and 2 wounds.
Lovely. Last bit of shooting. All of the Ork knobs are going to pop their ammo runt, so they get lethal hits, and they're going to fire their sluggers and the war bosses combi weapon all at the sword brethren.
Yep.
So 10 sluggers hitting on 5, but I've got lethal hits, so 6 auto wounds. Whoa! That's just 4 auto wounds, mate.
Nice. Do you need to roll with? Oh, yeah, the rest of them.
The rest of them missed.
So 3 ups.
2 more wounds.
2 6s.
Kill another sword brethren with sluggers. Some crazy orc shooting we're witnessing here from a bunch of goths. The war boss with his custom shooter. He gets a hit. If he rolls a 6, it's a devastate. No, not anti-infantry 4+. No, didn't even wound. So Sam thought that my orcs were brutal but cunning, but it turns out they're actually cunning but brutal. So it's over to the charge phase. The orc knobs are going to go for the brutalis. The battle wagon's going to go for the sword brethren. The battle wagon is going to go for the crusaders. The dragster's going to go for the crusaders, and the mega knobs are going to go for the crusaders. So charge roll for the orc knobs into the brutalis. Oh my god. They're definitely in. The battle wagon, he's definitely in.
Lord.
Burn these dice. Burn these dice.
I'm literally going to burn them after this.
The battle wagon. He rolled an 11.
Right, I'm getting rid of them. I'm going.
The dragster. He's in.
Mega knobs.
Mega knobs. For all the 5, they're in. Everyone's in.
Everyone's in.
Everyone. What a great day to be a Templar. Wow. So all of the orcs have made all the charges. So we're on to the fight phase. Because of the Judicia's magical hourglass thing he carries, he actually gets to strike first in combat. So we're going to be going over to the Judicia first over here, battling with the battle wagon that's about to run him over. So Sam, over to you, mate.
Cool, man. So Judicia, 5 attacks. He's going to hit you as hard as he can. So hitting on 2s. The all hits. And then wounding on... So wounding on 5 6s. 5 7.
Yeah.
That's 6 devastating wounds.
Okay.
And then the Thunderhammer guy, hitting on 4s.
Yeah.
Hits. And then wounding on 5 6s.
Yeah.
No, so that leaves you on...
The battle wagon has 1 wound left.
Yep.
Right, the battle wagon hitting the sword brethren and Judicia. Because I've only got 1 wound left, means the battle wagon has -1 to hit now. So it's going to be 6 attacks, oh no, 7 attacks because I'm in the war, with its death roller, which is now only going to hit on a 4+, but 6s are extra hits. So that is full house.
Lovely.
Wounding on it is strength 9, so strength 10. So 2s. That's...
Oh no.
That's 6. Is that 6?
Yeah,
Is
2,
it
3,
6?
4, 5, 6.
It is AP -1.
-1, so it'll be 4 ups for the... It is damage 2, yeah?
Damage 2, yeah.
This is for the 4 ups for the sword brother. So he takes a wound.
2 wounds, yeah. Does he feel more pain?
No.
He feels pain.
So he's on 1 wound left.
Yep.
4 up, 4 up, 4 up, 4 up. So then 2 more. I need 2 6s here. Yep, so that's the Thunderhammer guy.
Killed by the death roller.
Yeah.
See if the grabber claw can grab...
Judicia.
This has got extra attacks, so you can't boost that with more attacks. So that missed. And then let's see if... I came in like a wrecking ball. And missed. Okay, so next combat will be the Orc War Boss and his knobs versus the Brutalis. Okay, first up, we've got Gut Ripper. He's going to rip some guts out of this Brutalis. So because it's the War, he gets an extra 4 attacks instead of the extra 1. So he's on 8 attacks, which are going to hit on a 2+. He's missed twice, he didn't get any explodey hits. What's the toughness of a Brutalis, mate?
10, mate.
So Power Claw is strength 10, but because the Y gets +1 strength, so he's strength 11, so it's a freeze to wound. Uh-oh. Only 2, mate, at -2, damage 2.
So 4-ups.
Yes, he takes 2 damage.
6s.
Yeah, so he takes 1 damage. And then will his squig bite him? He bites him 3 times, actually.
Nice.
But it's only strength 5, so it'll be 6s. Oh.
Which one is it?
No.
Sure.
Just 2 times there, mate.
He's alright.
Got 20 attacks from the Power Claws. So these are hitting on a 3+ because led by a war boss, and 6s explode.
Oh no.
Wound. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
8 4-ups. Oh good lord.
Oh my days.
What is going on with these dice today?
Feel no pains.
Need 6s.
Doesn't feel any pain, he's already dead.
So 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. He's left on 1 wound.
He's got 1 wound left.
Do you have any more attacks coming in?
Yes. So I've got 5 orc knobs with big choppers who need to get that last wound off the Brutalis. These lads hit on a 2+. So it looks like a full house to me, plus a few extras. Choppers are strength 7, in the wild they go to strength 8. The toughness of Brutalis is 10, so I need 5s and 6s to wound it. Lovely. 9 -1 armour save, so 9 free-up saves for the Brutalis.
Looking back at this, I should have saved the CP for Aberra Contempt. It would have massively helped me. But please don't torture me, Templar players. He's dead.
Oh my god, he's on cancer.
What the hell is going on?
Oh lord.
They're even 6s.
Does he explode?
Yeah, no, come on, give me something.
Oh. Right, the Brutalis is dealt with, so now into the centre. So underneath that death roller, there is a neophyte there. So we're going to start with the battle wagon itself. So it's got 7 attacks with its death roller. Hits on a 3+. So that's 5 hits. Oh, if I can put the camera right, that would help. In my gimbal, it's easier to see through the gimbal. That's 3 wounds, mate, at -1. Oh, but you've played Armour of Contempt, so it's minus nothing.
So these are 4-ups for the
Neophytes?
Neophytes. What's the damage on this? 2, isn't it?
2, yeah.
Second roll. Yeah, roll 2. 4-ups. That was alright. Last one, yeah.
Oh, it's like a back massage, isn't it, for him? Lovely that. Right, so the grabber claw. Grab him. It does grab him. Whoop. Hurt him. No, it doesn't. A wrecking ball. Missed. Well done, Battle Wagon. Next up is the shock jump dragster. Of 5 attacks in the war. He hits 3 times. Its strength is 7, so freeze. 1 wound, mate, at -1, damage 2.
So 4.
Minus nothing, yeah.
Yep, damage 2, 6s. 1 wound.
Oh, he's got like his leg caught in the blades on the front. So we've got the Mega Knobs attacking. They've got a special rule called Crumpin' Time, which is just an awesome name for a rule, which gives them devastating wounds when the war is in effect. So they've got 4 attacks each, hitting on a 4+. Oh my.
Oh no.
Oh my god. Oh no.
Not twin like that, is it?
Okay, so that was absolutely awful on my part. So these 4 Templars, including the captain, are going to attack the Mega Knobs, and then this neophyte who's got his leg caught in the shock jump dragster is going to try and hack down this killer can with 1 wound left. Yep. So over to you, Sam, mate.
So I've still got the 6s auto wound. That's still that next command phase.
Oakley Doakley.
So this is the captain, the marshal. He's got Partition's Edge. I forgot last turn, this turn.
Switched it on.
Switched it on. So hitting on 2s.
Yes.
It's not automatically wounds.
Yep.
And then I'm wounding you on strength 6, toughness 6, I'm guessing.
Yes.
So 4. Still not great, it's just not feeling it today, but you've got 2 saves at -3.
So either way it'll be 5 up because of the war, won't it? Yes, you killed the wounded Mega Knob.
Nice.
This is the Power Fist.
Hits.
Oh.
Wounded on 3s. Just 1 wound.
Just 1 wound on the Mega Knob.
-2.
That's the wrong dice. Yeah, he wounded him. He's got 1 wound left.
Nice. Then the power weapon from the Sword brother.
Yep.
This is strength 5, so 5 6s. Just one more wound, -2.
Oh, needs a 4+.
4+.
Oh, he dies. Both the Meganobs are dead. Both the Meganobs. Ah, it was not crumping time. So this is against the Killer Cans.
I didn't get any 6s, which I wanted. But
5 and 6s?
Yeah, 5 and 6s. So 2 saves at -1.
2 saves at -1 at that Killer Can.
Power-ups.
Come on, Killer Can. Oh, he dies alright. Does he explode? No. The Duel of Fates here for the Killer Can versus this Scout. 4 attacks from the Killer Can. Oh, he's angry. 2s. That's 3. If you've got... Yeah, so...
3 at -1 technically.
Yep,
Yeah.
3 at -1.
I've got 5 up. This is for the neophyte.
3 damage on him.
Yes, he's dead.
He dies, yeah.
And there's 2 more, so 5 up for the next neophyte. Oh, maybe I did. 6s. No.
He dies.
And then the last one is on an initiate, so it's I'll tell you what, I'll do it on the sword brother. So 4 up, he's alright. So 2 neophytes die.
Okay, end of my turn 2, which means I'll be out of the war going into turn 3. But I managed to achieve bring it down because the Brutalis had over 10 wounds, but not over 15. I get 1 point for that because tactical missions get an extra point, so that's 4 in total. So that puts me on to 9 points. I'm not getting rid of assassination because I'm in combat with 2 characters. Eventually, one of them will die. Well, hopefully. So that's going to be going over to Sam's turn 3. Hopefully he can hit back really hard. I won't have any extra attacks anymore or my invulnerable save, so
Wish me luck, people.
wish Sam luck. Okay, so Sam's turn 3. Still got secure no man's land. You will secure it.
Yes.
No matter the cost. Helbrecht demands it. An area denial. And he demands that you deny them this area.
Yes.
But you got a plan for that, haven't you?
Yeah, I've got a plan for the game. I think I should be able to do a few tricks throughout. It'll all unravel as we go on. But basically, for area denial, I have to kill this can. He's just out with 6. He's just in. So he needs to die, but I can shoot him in combat because he's a vehicle.
Yes.
This is on 1 wound left. I don't really need to kill this, but I've put off on it because I'd really like to. It's that big 10-inch movement. You can just sort of get anywhere.
Yeah.
I've jumped the Judicia into the Impulsor. This is flew over here.
Yeah.
I've kept him within 18 of his multi-melter within the tank, and obviously all of those other weapons. I think I'm going to have to ignore that big unit of death for now.
Yes.
These advanced, because I don't need my home objective.
No, they've got sticky objectives,
yeah.
they've marked it.
And they can still shoot, so these
Yeah.
flew over here, and basically just heading towards this objective.
Oh, and this Redemptor has moved towards that objective, yeah.
He's grabbed that, and he can obviously shoot his payload into that can, which he will be doing.
Yeah, bring me your payload, baby. And I am going to overwatch these 5 intercessors as they run across the battlefield with my soon-to-be-dead battle wagon. Might as well do something before it dies.
Might as well.
So I was going to give them a broadside, so I'll go to that now.
Nice.
So the 1 wound left battle wagon is going to do an overwatch into these intercessors. So first things up is the killer cannon, D6 plus 4. That's going to be 7 shots. So hits one of them. Nice. Wound him on a 2+. I did. It's -2 damage 2.
5 up. Bills. 6s. Yeah, 1
Yeah,
dead.
blows up an intercessor. I'll take that. The lobber is 4 shots. No, 3 shots, should I say, because I just killed the guy. It hit once. It didn't wound though.
It did, strip 5 in it.
I did.
He saves.
He's alright though. So that's what I meant. That's what I meant. 20 shots from the big shooters. They blaze away before they die, getting me 4 hits.
Nice.
Lovely. 4 hits, see if they wound. Yeah, all of them did. So it's 4 armour saves, 3+.
4 3-ups. Didn't go through.
Yes. Bag 2 space marines with the overwatch.
Can't grumble at that.
I'll take that. As the battle wagon was firing at them, the
intercessors are firing back as they charge across the battlefield, so there's 6 shots into the battle wagon.
Hitting on freeze. All hit.
All hit.
Wounding on
You need
6s.
6s to wound it up.
That's the problem. That's the problem.
Bouncing off its armoured flanks. Everything into the battle wagon.
Yeah.
From the impulsor.
Yeah. Right, multi-melter. Freeze.
Do it!
Both hit. Well, that's what I need to wound. Oh, I get 1.
Yep.
Minus 4, minus 3, so 6 up.
Yep, I need a 6. No, it dies.
Get him.
Does it explode? I hope it explodes because I've got to see.
Careen.
Because I'm starting to do a careen. Come on! No.
Implodes.
Right, shooting phase. There's been a slight change. Sam forgot that the plasma cannon was blast, so he couldn't actually fire it at the killer cannon, which was his plan from the beginning. Until I reminded him. So I've kindly just let him retreat his Crusaders and Marshal out of combat, so the
No, I can shoot.
so now it can shoot its other guns. It's just its main cannon can't fire because obviously it would melt all of them as well.
And that basically needs to die because it's my secondary.
And because of Sam's secondary, he has to deny the area, so he has to get my models away from the centre of the board. The only one that's just in range is his killer can, so the killer can needs to die.
Yeah.
It does mean that Sam's going to get countercharged now by my stuff,
Exactly,
but if you can play for points, play for the points.
That's it.
So it's up to. So as long as this dreadnought doesn't absolutely fluff it up, Sam will get his secondary. So,
exactly it.
So are you overcharging your plasma cannon there?
Of course I am.
Of course.
So start off with the bolters. We'll build up some
Tension.
5 and 6s, twin linked. You got 1 save, no minus.
1 save, no minus. Whoa! Hit the phone. But fine though.
The rocket on top, 2 shots. 1 hit. Does it wound?
Nope. It does not fly, the killer can.
No. Gatling cannon.
Come on, killer can, survive!
What's the toughness?
6.
Not that. So yeah. So it literally is down to this.
Oh, come on, plasma
D6
cannon.
shots.
Oh, he's done it! He's done it!
3, 4, 5, 6, 7. But still need to hit and wound. That's the problem. You know what my rolling's been like this game?
It's not been great, like.
It hasn't been great.
4 hits, freeze to wound.
Freeze to wound. I have got a CP. What's his?
It's dead though, isn't it? Because you've isn't it minus 4?
Minus 4, yeah.
It's minus 4.
Could you roll to see if I hurt myself?
See if I hurt you. No. End of turn round up. So that killer can died. It didn't explode. So just over to Sam's victory points. So how have you done?
Very denial. So I got rid of richer stuff in the centre for 5 points.
Yep.
Secure no man's land. I've got 2 objectives: centre and this one with the Redemptor.
Yes.
It's 10 points.
Yep. So that gets Sam 10 points. So turn 3, he's got 10 points from his secondaries, 5 points from his primary. So it's over to my turn 3 for the Orks. Okay, so my turn 3 for the Orks. I didn't score any primary points because the battle wagon got blown off the objective that it was on. I've drawn no prisoners. That's kill units. Every time you kill a unit, you get 2 points. I've still got assassination because eventually I will kill one of Sam's characters. I've got 2 CP because I spent the CP I generated on Here We Go. I'll explain why in a second. Movement phase. Both my vehicles moved up to the Crusaders in the centre, and then my war boss has played a stratagem called Here We Go, and so he's moved and advanced, and because of Here We Go I've got an extra 2 inches on his advance because I need to get to this centre objective, because at the end of the game it'll be worth 15 points. So they can't do anything else this turn, but they're just basically legging it full force to get to the centre. Onto the shooting phase. I've already done a little bit of shooting, but I was pressing the wrong button on my camera. Bear with us. All I've done was 1 wound so far to an intercessor with the battle wagon. I've still got to fire its 20 shots from its big shooters, and then the shock jump dragster, and then it'll be over onto charges anyway. So 20 shots from the big shooters into the intercessors. So 20 shots at the intercessors from the battle wagon. It's now looking for freeze to wound. Only 3, mate. 3 armour saves.
3.
Ooh, might kill a space marine.
Yeah,
bag of Space Marine. Next up with shooting, because the battle wagon didn't do very well against the intercessors, only killing one of them, the shock jump dragster's going to try and take them out. So first up, it's shock rifle, which hits on a 3+. It hit, wounds on a 2+. It wounded.
-2,
but you've armor contempt.
He's alright.
Yeah, the D3 rockets, 2 rockets. One of them hit, and it wounded. -1. It's 3 damage.
Yeah, so 2 6s. No.
So only one intercessor left. So shooting done with. So over to the charge phase. So the battle wagon's going to charge in, and so is the dragster. So the battle wagon is in, funnily enough, and the dragster is also in.
Heroic last stand here.
Yeah, it seems very appropriate that it's all going to end in the centre of the battlefield, doesn't it?
With Quintus Kane in the helm.
Yeah, he's just going to strike down a battle wagon. But speaking of the battle wagon, it's going to play tank shock and hopefully run these Crusaders over. So it's going to be a lot of dice rolled at him and hopefully crush them all flat. A tank shock from the battle wagon. I've had this rant on Sam's channel and now it's happening on my own. What do you think a battle wagon does a tank shock with? Would you think it would be that giant death roller on the front of it that rolls over people? You would, wouldn't you? Do you know what it actually uses? It's wrecking ball.
A little drop that's holding the wrecking ball inside.
Yeah. So some orc hanging out the window, swing the wrecking ball at them. It's so silly. But here we go. I get 12 dice. Any 5 or 6 is a mortal wound, to a maximum of 6 mortal wounds caused to his unit. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 so far. Nope, just 5, mate. 5 mortal wounds.
5, 6 up. Of course, Jesus.
That's that wrecking ball for you.
Yeah.
So that's killed both the Crusaders and left Quintus with 4 wounds left. Facing down the battle wagon now on his own. Both his mates are spun around that death roller. So now, speaking of the death roller, it's got 6 attacks. He only hit twice. Wounded twice though.
Nice, so 2. Sorry, of course, I had to use armor contempt.
Of course, we don't even have to say it anymore, Sam, we just know.
It's for free. -1.
It's -1.
He's the free up save, I think.
He's power armour, isn't he?
Yeah, so I might as well CP one of them.
Yep.
My last CP.
Yep. So he takes 2 damage.
Yeah, so he's alive on 2 wounds.
He's got a vow.
Of course.
He's his Black Templar.
The Emperor doesn't protect.
The Emperor does
Still,
not protect.
the Emperor's not on this battlefield looking after us.
He's down to 2 wounds. Can I grab him in his squidgy bits with the grabber claw? I can. Grab him the once. Didn't wound him though, I don't think. Grabber claw.
What strength?
Oh, strength 8, I did. Yeah. Oh, I've got your squishy bits. Oh, your squishy bits of mine.
What's the damage?
2 damage.
1/6, come on.
Oh, he got
Of course.
the grabber claw got him.
To be fair,
It's like the end of Toy
by
Story.
you killing Quintus Kane, it's probably a good thing because his law is he's actually possessed by a demon. And they put on the Crusader's helm to stop them talking in his ears, to make him not possess the thing. But the whole Templar army, if the Red Cloaks are called, are actually all secretly possessed and they're killing people left, right and centre under the radar of the Imperium. So by killing him, you've probably saved the Red Cloaks from all getting abolished.
So you're not saying by killing him I haven't accidentally unleashed a demonic
Well, who
invasion?
knows? This is the first time he's died.
Right. So we could set our next battle report up to be on the same battlefield, but it's demons versus orcs.
Yeah.
Alright, I like the sound of that. I've got a Bloodthirster over there as well. Bloodthirster just popped out of him. So, at the end of my turn, I've done assassination and I've done no prisoners. I killed 2 units for no prisoners, gets me 4 points. So it gets me 9 points in total in turn 3 for secondaries. So put both of them on one side. Done them. The battle wagon, after squishing the possessed marshal of the Black Templars, has consolidated onto the objective with his mate the dragster. There's one Black Templar not feeling too great about the position he's in at the moment.
You wondered why he came with this battlefield.
But Sam on both flanks has 2 vehicles. He's got his Impulsor with the Judicia on this flank, and then on this flank, who's it? Is that Fury, is it?
That's Fury.
Yeah, well, he's furious and he needs to do some work now.
But he's just woke up from his nightmare being possessed, so he's realised what's going on.
I like to imagine dreadnoughts are a little bit like Ents, you know, a little bit slower.
Yeah.
Okay, mate, over to your turn 4.
Cool, man.
Okay, so Sam's turn 4. So that means that the objective on the far left flank for Sam has now disappeared. So there's only 2 objectives left in no man's land, but they're both now worth 8 points. So it means you will have scored 8 points at the start of your turn, mate. I'll note that down. And then secondaries, you've got extend battle lines, which you've chose to not do, haven't you?
Yeah, I have to get this basically.
Yeah, because the other objective that you drew was attempting target, so I've obviously picked the centre objective, which has got my battle wagon on it. So that meant the Redemptor, which did have this objective, has had to leave that to get over here and
basically I need to kill this, and then I can consolidate. That's if it's in combat. If I kill it through shooting, I'll charge this. So either way, as long as I'm touching this, I can sort of get here and hold that, because he's OC 4, I think. What's his
OC 5?
And he's OC 2, which he's already holding it. So on paper, I should be able to grab it. But if I do or not, let's see.
Yep. And then behind the knobs is a Impulsor and a Judicia who's popped out.
I just want to tempt you to come back for me.
I am not tempted.
Because I don't want you to go to that centre.
I want the centre. Okay, so the first bit of shooting, so this Intercessor is going to fire his bolt rifle into the Dragster.
Correct. Bolt rifle. On it, re-rolling, and then wounded on 6s. Oh, I've seen it.
Yeah, wounded on 5s, actually, it's toughness 7.
Alright, yeah, cool. Minus 1.
Yeah, gets through.
Is it a 4%?
Yeah, takes a wound.
Cool.
It's down to 8.
Nice.
8 wounds left on the Dragster off the Intercessor. Well done. Okay, so the Impulsor, it's doing both its frag storms into the knobs, it's doing its crack missile into the Dragster, and it's doing its multi-melter into the battle wagon. So it's splitting fire all over the shop.
Literally. It's like a fireworks display.
Right, mate, you tell me what you're rolling for first.
Go for the melter into the battle wagon.
Yep.
Freeze. Will fit.
Lovely.
5 6s. Of course.
Double 1. Snake eyes.
Crack missile into your little car thing.
Yep.
Hit. Doesn't wound.
Toughness 7.
Does wound then.
Yep, toughness 7, minus 2. Needs us. Will I be able to claim a cover save from that?
No. Because it'll just be looking at the front of it.
Okay.
Not behind anything.
No, get straight through.
D6.
Free damage off it, leaves it on 5.
Nice. 2 frag storms, what can you do then?
2 frag storms over at the knobs.
2d6 plus 4.
Yep.
6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So 4, 5, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Freeze. Followed by 6s. 2 saves.
2 saves over 4. Yeah, you injure one of the Ork knobs. Oh, they nearly got me, boss. So, will this Judicia execute this Ork knob?
So, he's hitting on 2s and wounding on 3s.
What strength's his gun?
Strength 7, so we wouldn't have 4.
He has a strength 7 pistol.
Yeah. No, sorry, that's the Executioner blade, what am I going on about? And he was hitting on 3s. So he did hit, and he does wound.
He did wound though.
But it's devastating, I think. No, it isn't. Ignore me.
You were just looking at his sword, aren't you? You were just looking at his sword.
-1.
-1.
Yeah,
so 5 or 6. Yep, you did it. You did after all that. Okay, we come back to you 3 days later, and Sam has decided what he's going to do.
It's always a bad idea.
Plasma cannon is firing into the battle wagon. Are you overcharging?
Of course.
And then all of its other weapons, so it's nipple cannons, its Icarus pod, and its Gatling wrist gun are into the shock jump tracks, which has got over moment on it.
Yeah.
Okay, mate, over to you, mate.
Cool. I'll do the nipple guns first.
Yes.
So re-rolling, and then 5 6s. No.
They're not twin linked either, are
They
they?
are twin linked. Was that 3?
It was 3, yeah.
1 save, no minus.
Okay, 4+. Yep, saved it.
The Gatling.
Yep.
Re-rolling that. And then 5 and 6s again.
Yep. So it's a devastating wound and 2 armour saves.
Yep. 2 4.
Yes, it takes 1 more wound, so it's down to 4.
Oh, the D3 shots from the rocket pod. Just 1. Messed up, lads.
Can't
Messed
kill
up. I could CP that. How many wounds you got? 4 left.
4 left.
4 left. Oh god, that's such a hard one. 2 CP. I wouldn't mind. 1 for
Just do it, mate. I've got an idea. I'll tell you off camera, then we'll go over it.
CPing it then. 2 shots. Freeze. 1 hit.
Reroll.
Reroll to off.
No.
Wounds, -1.
-1, yeah, 5 up. Yeah, it takes down to 2 wounds. Okay, so my idea for Sam wasn't going to work anyway. So
Richard owes me a CP, basically.
Oh, I never told you to use that CP. We even watched it back.
I'll let the audience be the choosers of that.
It's your own fault for splitting fire. This is what happens when you split fire, ladies.
Never
Split fire, ladies and gentlemen. But you've still got your plasma cannon to go, which is overcharging.
D6 +1.
Yeah, so 4 shots into the battle wagon.
3s. 2.
Yep, 5s and 6s. Sneak eyes. Do you hurt
12.
yourself? Oh!
What? I did 1 damage to myself.
No, you just take 3, mate.
Oh, it's all back in 3, isn't it? That was some great shooting.
Puts you down to 9, doesn't it?
Puts me down to 9.
Yeah, so after having a look at it, Sam, to get his secondary, he needs to be at this objective. The only way he's going to be able to do that is to charge into the back of the shock jump dragster, smash it to bits, then he'll have to consolidate into the battle wagon along the side of it here, so that will put him within range of the objective and in combat with the battle wagon. The only problem is that you won't be able to attack the battle wagon, but the battle wagon will be able to attack him back, and he's only got 9 wounds left now because he's just, after a full game of overcharging his plasma cannon, it finally bit him. So
looking back at it, I should have put all the guns into this, and then I could have charged the battle wagon, I could have tank shocked it, and I could have hit it with his fist, really damaging this. I got greedy in split fire. That's just what happens when you get greedy.
Yeah, but never split fire. Never split fire. Split charges.
Yeah, so charge.
Just don't roll a double one. Yeah, you're in. So it's charged straight into the back of the shock jump. 5 attacks, mate, I believe.
Yep. Hitting on 3.
Obviously re-rolling as well.
And then wounding on...
Strength 12, so freeze.
Freeze.
Oh no!
I could have to CP that. This is ridiculous.
Oh, no.
2 saves. -2 to 2 6-ups.
2 6s. No, it's died. Woo! Do I explode? Explode, baby. Oh, it did!
Nice.
So you take 1 mortal wound, mate, and so does my battle wagon?
Oh, got to do my thingy, so I've got 4 shots.
4 in total, yeah.
Of course.
Yeah, so you take, and then I just take 1 on my battle wagon?
Yeah.
So, you have to measure, see if he got blown up as well.
What's the range of it?
6 inches.
He was just out, wasn't he?
I don't know.
Oh no, he's in.
He takes a wound then. Okay, so attacks back from the battle wagon. Battle wagon's got 15 wounds left because the dragster blew up. The Redemptor has 8 wounds left because the shock jump dragster blown up. This intercessor also got wounded by the dragster blown up. So my attacks back with the battle wagon. I've played 1 CP for unbridled kindness, so get exploding 5s and 6s in combat with its attacks. So first up it's its death roller, hitting on a 3+, but with explodey 5s. Oh lord. So I've got an extra 4 back in there. These are strength 9, so it'll be 5s and 6s.
Yep.
It's just a 1, mate, unfortunately. Minus 1.
So 3 up.
Yeah, he's okay. The grabber claw. That hit 3 times. Nothing from that. Oh, it's up to the wrecking ball.
Wrecking ball.
Wrecking ball. No, missed. Oh well, that was absolutely terrible. Okay, so the end of Sam's turn 4. What have you done, mate?
So, attempt to target. I got that because that's the middle objective. Extend battle lines. I got that because I just have to hold 1 objective and the one in my deployment. So 10 points, and obviously 8 for when I held that objective at the beginning. So
yes.
Decent turn.
Yeah, so the reason he has attempting target is because the objective control value of a Redemptor Dreadnought is 4,
yep.
And the objective control of an Intercessor is 2. The battle wagons is only 5, so yeah, he's outdone me by 1 point, so he's captured the centre objective.
Yes.
So Sam is pulling away now on the score, because I'm not going to be able to have any points again at the start of turn 4 because he's managed to nick it off me with that Redemptor Dreadnought. I knew he'd be a nightmare. I said at the beginning, didn't I? He'd be a nightmare, and they are absolute nightmares. So it's up to Gut Ripper to rip some more guts and save the day. Okay, so Orks turn 4. I've drawn Cleanse and Secure No Man's Land. I can actually achieve both of them on the centre objective. So the battle wagon is going to start cleansing it, I have to control it by the end of the turn for it to be cleansed, so I need to get rid of either the Redemptor or the Intercessor to be able to do that, because they currently control it. Secure no man's land, it says at the bottom there, if you only control one no man's land objective, you score 2 points. So I definitely won't be getting that one in there, but there's a good chance my Orc Knobs and the War Boss can get that centre objective. So basically, what I need to do is get rid of that Intercessor. Hopefully the Orcs with their sluggers can get rid of him, just shoot him to death, and then the Orcs will charge into the Redemptor and hopefully beat him to death. Death again. I've played the stratagem on the Orc Knobs, here we go, so they're going to get plus two to the charge, so I've measured it, so from there to there it's only a 4-inch charge for them. I've said only now. Ugh. Right, ignore I said that. Ignore I jinxed it. But I've got a CP. Yeah. If I fluff that up, it's game, pretty much, really.
If you kill him, it's game, so it's massive.
So what them Orcs making that charge into him pretty much decides the game here, really.
And if you can kill the Redemptor, of course.
He's only got 8 wounds left. So that's that. So it's going to be the shooting phase now. These Orc Knobs are going to pop in, and they have 2 ammo runs. They'll pop the second ammo run so they get lethal hits on the shots. So it'll be the War Boss and his 9 remaining knobs shooting at this Intercessor. Try and get rid of him. 9 sluggers hitting on a 5+. Any 6s are lethal hits because I've popped the second ammo run for the unit. So that is 1 lethal and 1 hit. That also wounds for 2 armour saves, that Intercessor.
2 3-ups, live or die.
Oh, does he feel no pain from his vow?
He
oh, he won't go down.
The Emperor comes precisely when he means to.
See if the War Boss can get him. War Boss hit him once. If he can roll a 6, it's no, it's a 4+ for a devastating wound for the combi weapon. Right. Yep, devastating wound. 6. Ah, the War Boss got him. He's got a combi rocket launcher.
Sets his head off.
Get out of here, you. Yeah, so, because I've got here we go, all I need to do... Oh, I've done it again. So I'm saying only... I need to roll a 4+ to charge into this Redemptor Dreadnought. 4+. I've rolled a 10. Lovely. Okay, because it's a bit of a squeeze getting in here, I've managed to get 5 Orc Knobs in and the War Boss. I've played 1 CP for Unbridled Carnage, so I get Explodey 5s in combat. So start with the War Boss.
Now, of course, played Armour of Contempt.
Sam has played Armour of Contempt, ladies and gentlemen. Yeah. It's never been done.
You know the score.
The blue dice are the attack squig going for his ankles.
Yeah.
So he hits on a 2+, that's a full house on his power claw, and then an extra hit for the attack squig. Yeah. So the attack squig gets a wound on you.
Nice.
And then the power claw does 3 wounds on you.
Nice. So 2 for the attack squig.
Yeah. And then 3 ups for the power claw.
Come on, dice. Damage 2.
It was just damage 1, mate.
Damage 1.
Because I've seen a Redemptor. So yeah, just down to 7. These are power claws, hitting on 3s, so that's going to be 4 hits in total. These are wounded on 5s and 6s, so it's 2 more, minus 1, so 3s.
3s.
Yes, you take another wound.
6. No.
Yep. Redemptors are annoying. The big chopper's hitting a 2+. So miss. But then I get 2 Explodies, so they go back in. These are going to wound on 5s and 6s. Nice. Typical, I wrote this. That's 4, but it's just no minuses, mate.
2 ups.
Yes, you take another wound.
6. No.
The Redemptor is going to attack back into the Orc Knobs.
I'm going to hit your tank, ignore that.
He's hitting the tank instead.
Hitting the tank. So,
he's confused.
Hitting on 3s.
Yep.
2 hits.
2 hits.
He's on 4s. Nothing. Lovely.
Well, another battle wagon, because the Redemptor did nothing, it's going to attack it back. So 6 attacks from its Death Roller. That's 3 hits. Needing 5s and 6s. Nothing from that. Grab a claw. Hit once. Oh, come on, Wrecking Ball. Roll a 6. No, hit though. Strength 10. Wounded.
Nice. Save.
No, you've saved it. So at the end of my turn, I did cleanse and I did secure no man's land. So together that managed to score me 5 points. So I'm still behind, but I'm catching up slightly. It's now going to go into Sam's final turn, turn 5. Okay, so Sam's final turn, he didn't generate any extra CP. He's just got his 1. He's drawn investigate signals and no prisoners. Investigate signals ain't happening. That's one where you've got to scan the corners of the board. But no prisoners can be done. That's where you've got to kill units. 2 points for every unit you kill, up to a maximum of 5 points for that turn.
Basically, I need to not let Richard get his 15 points here.
Yes.
So if I can, everything's hemmed in now. If I can shoot them in combat, obviously his big gun can't shoot. I've put armour contempt on these. That and him are going to have to shoot into that, but then I'm going to charge these into this as well. And basically get all my OC on here, kill as many of them as I can, out OC Richard for his turn. I think it's a Hail Mary, but it's a perfect ending for a perfect battle.
Sweet. So, absolve a pistol at the battle wagon.
Yep.
Hitting a 4+, yeah?
Yep, hitting a 4.
No. How did you miss?
I know. Ridiculous.
Could it be any bigger?
Next vehicle.
Yeah.
So I'll do the multi-lock first.
Yep.
4s, 1-hits, 6s, wounds, -4, so...
-4.
-3.
So it'll be a 6 to save it. Nope.
Nice. That'll be D6 +2. Battle range. Oh,
6 damage. Puts it down to 9 wounds left on the battle wagon. And then you've got a crack missile by any chance?
Crack missile. Misses.
Yeah, missed.
And the 2. And then the Redemptor is just going to put everything at them.
Hit the knobs, yeah.
So the bolters, re-rolling them. Just 2 hits. Then wounding on 6s. No.
Yep.
And the Gatling cannon. 3s.
Is it 4s?
Oh, it's
because
4s, sorry, yeah.
Yeah.
Do you know what I'd like? For armour or for moment to be able to pick whether it actually hits all wounds in your command phase.
Yes, that would be great.
I think that'd be a lot better because all reroll the hits is nor here nor there at the minute. But to wounds, you've got 1 devastating wound from that.
Okay, cool. So it's injured Orc knob.
Yeah, and then I've obviously got the little missile thing.
Missile pod.
Missile pods, D3 shots.
Nice.
3. Get on 4s. Reroll that.
Full house, lovely.
And then wounding on
4s.
2 more at -1. So take 5 ups.
Yep. So you basically just kill that Orc knob that you injured.
Oh yeah, of course. Did I re-roll 3s on the hits with my Gatling cannons?
So after the Redemptor was done firing, he blasted conveniently for me two of the big chopper Orc knobs that are right in front of him. So that's all of Sam's shooting done with. So it charges now, is it, mate?
It is.
Okay, so who's going first?
Do this here 8-inch. I'll just do it first. Got a CP, but I don't want to use it on that. Let's see how it goes.
Okay, doesn't make it.
I kind of need to make it. But I need the Redemptor to survive to swing back. So I'm just going to put the tank in. I'm going to just leave that.
Okay, so the impulsor. There's that 8 you needed. So always happens this way.
So that's just going to smash into that, like that.
Yeah.
I'll tell you what, I'll tag all them because I don't want them piling into my dread.
Yeah, good idea, mate, good idea. Strike first, it is the impulsor attacking the Orc knobs. I'm toughness 5, mate, with -1 to wound.
Cool, so hitting on 4s, wounds on 4s. Hits.
With rerolls.
And then to wounds. No. And your attack's back.
Yep, so over at the Orc knobs, who are obviously going to play Unbridled Carnage again.
Of course.
After pilings, I've got 3 Orc knobs attacking the Redemptor with the help of the War Boss, and then there's 4 Orc knobs attacking the Impulsor. So, over the dice rolls. So I'm going to make sure the War Boss attacks the Redemptor. I need rid of the Redemptor. He hasn't attacked yet. It's got a higher OC, and obviously it's much more dangerous in combat. So, obviously Sam has played... Sam's played Armour of Contempt.
And what have you played, Rich? Come on. don't do this to me. What have you played?
I've played Unbridled Carnage, of course.
This is the game of Unbridled Carnage and Armour of Contempt, sponsored by
Raid Shadow Legends. the war boss and his squig.
Yeah.
So he gets no extra attacks. So that's 2 wounds from the war boss and then nothing from the squig.
2 wounds for the war boss.
Get -1.
3 ups.
Yes, that's a wound.
6 up. No,
Yes,
6
down
wounds.
to 4. So the claws are red and the big chopper is blue. Everything wounds on a 5 or a 6 against the Redemptor. So it's only 2 power claws and 1 chopper. So 2 free ups.
Yep.
Nope, and then 1 2 up.
Yep.
Stupid Redemptors. Knobs attacking the Impulsor. So the blue one is the big chopper. Red's claws. 5s and 6s for the big choppers. So that's 3 wounds at -1 from the big choppers.
4 ups.
So that's 4 damage caused to it.
6s.
So that's 4 wounds off the Impulsor. Power claws need to roll a 4 plus to wound. So it's only 4, mate. 4 -2.
4 -2, so 5 ups.
That's 8 damage.
I don't know what's going on with the dice, man. What can you do?
So there you go, that's what you can do.
That makes up for it. The Emperor answered my prayers.
Okay, so the final turn of the game. You see I've got no CP, I've already spent it for Insane Bravery on Gut Ripper. I can't do either of these secondaries. Capture any outpost, nope. Extend battle lines, nope. So it all hinges on me capturing the centre objective. So, in the centre we've got the war boss, 3 knobs fighting, the Impulsor, which only has 3 wounds left, the Redemptor with 4 wounds left, and the Battle Wagon with 15 wounds left. The Judas here is just going to have to sit and watch and report back to Helbrecht what happened. I need to capture this objective, but we've just done the math, and if I do capture this objective in the centre, this game is bang on a draw, and me and Sam have the exact same points if I do it.
38.
It'll be 38-38, plus painted 48-48. Nice. So, all I need to do is make sure that my Orks win this battle in the centre of the board. So, first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to try and gun down that Impulsor with sluggers and all the big shooters off this battle wagon.
Yeah.
So, shooting, we've got the war boss with his twin sluggers and 3 sluggers shooting at the Impulsor. You'll notice that there's a gap here where there used to be 4 Ork knobs because they got redempted last turn. Like we keep saying, Redemptors are an absolute nightmare for Orks to deal with. That's why he's still here. But let's see if the Orks can gun down this Impulsor. The blue ones are the twin sluggers, which are twin linked from the war boss. Look at that! So they need 6s to wound. The war boss is twin linked. Oh, 2 armour saves from sluggers.
Causing havoc here. 3 ups.
Hey.
6 up.
Hey, it's got 2 wounds left after the sluggers.
What can you do?
20 big shooter shots into the Impulsor from the battle wagon, hitting on 6s but wounding on 5s. Holy moly!
Looking good.
3 hits. 1 wound that's wounded it.
So he's on 1 wound.
Oh. So into the combat phase, the Impulsor has 1 wound left. So because no one's charged, Sam gets to pick who goes first.
Yeah.
I think he might pick the Redemptor to go first.
He's going to have to be in there.
Yeah.
Let's do it then.
So he's in. So the Redemptor's actually in combat with the battle wagon, and
Yeah.
the war boss and his knobs are actually in combat with the Impulsor, just because there's a
Yeah.
inch gap now in between both units. Yeah, bracketed so it's forced to hit.
Yep. So 4 in it. Lovely. I might as well CP it at this point. No. And then wounded on 4s. 1 wound -2 -1.
Yeah, cause 3 damage to the battle wagon. Next up, I'll pick my Ork knobs and war boss to attack the Impulsor. War boss attacking the Impulsor. With the blue ones are his squig.
Richard, what am I using?
Are you using Overwatch?
I am using Overwatch.
He's using Armour of Contempt. Okay, so the squig gets 3 hits on you.
Yep.
Does nothing. The war boss gets hits on 2s, so yeah, it's 2 saves, -2. Yeah, so, no, it's -2 for his claw. Oh, you did have a contempt, of course.
Yeah.
Power claws against the Impulsor, hitting on 3s. Lovely. So that's 3 misses. The 2 Ork, 2. Oh wait, that was a miss as well. Put 2 go back in for the 6s. Then these are needing 4s to wound. Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
Richard.
Uh-oh.
This was thing on the wound. Oh, he gets it.
Yeah.
So 2 4-ups.
2 4-ups, yeah.
They've all died.
Oh, it lived. Alright, great. Great stuff.
It.
Wagon versus the Redemptor, the Death Roller. It hit full house. That's 3 armour saves.
3 armour saves.
At -1.
-1, so 4 3-ups.
Yes, that's 1 damage.
Yep, takes wounds.
Down to 3.
Always chipping away.
The Grabber Claw, grab him. Hit him twice. Wounded you twice, it's -2 on that.
-2, so 4-ups.
Gets another damage.
Yep, down to 2 wounds.
The Wrecking Ball, come on Wrecking Ball, you can do it.
Do it.
Come on Wrecking Ball. It hit once, it's all it needed, strength 10 to 4s. Oh.
Okay.
So at the end of that combat, after the Battle Wagon and the Impulsor, everyone's still here, still battling.
Come back in a year's time, they're just all still here.
But if you add up the OC, the Templars have 6,
yep.
and the Orks have 9. So the Orks have captured the centre of Ork Town, making this battle a draw, and both armies now retreat. Ready. But Orks is never beaten, as you well know.
That is true. Orks win either way, don't they?
Yep, they'll just come back bigger and stronger.
Put it there, mate.
Great game.
Great game. As if it's a draw. Perfect. No one gets upset.
Exactly. I don't want you flipping the tables and that on me. So, you want to see what he does to me when he wins games.
Oh, I know. Bloody hell. But mate, that was awesome. I mean, ended up with a big scrap in the centre of the board, and then the end of it, it ended up being a draw. Both armies retreated. We'll have to go at each other again.
Oh, they're going to have to.
They're going to have to, yeah.
What a game. 38-38.
38, crazy, wasn't it? When we couldn't stop laughing when we had it up. But mate, I was going to ask you what your man of the match is and why.
Man of the match, I mean, it has to be the Redemptor, doesn't it?
It has got to be.
I think the Redemptors are just so tough. I think that points hike they did need to 210.
Yeah, they're just absolutely terrifying to fight against.
Just with the armour contempt and the Aetherian cover, they're just so tough in -1 damage.
Yeah.
They put out the hurt. Yeah, he's my man of the match. He is every game I have.
And do you know what it is? I'm going to pick Walkers as well. I'm going to pick the Killer Cans.
Yeah, I thought you were going to pick your Death Dread.
No.
Yeah, the Killer Cans, yeah. Yeah, the Killer Cans are great.
Yeah, they showed the Death Dread what an Orc Walker's supposed to do. So they managed to withstand a charge from a full Crusader squad and duff some of them back up.
Yeah.
And help the centre off my reinforcements to turn up and then capture the centre and make it a draw. So, yeah.
Killer Cans are cool, man. Like, I've been writing Daft Orc lists for like units of 6 Killer Cans, 3 of them, so all with rockets. And then, loads of like a grot list.
Yeah,
so then you have all your grots kill tanks in that. And then
right,
your
yeah, that'd be awesome.
All the rockets, and then, just everything, just rockets flying out.
Yeah, that'd be class.
But it's like, I do like Killer Cans, they're cool units.
Yeah, so I was really happy with how they performed. That price drop on them was great.
Yeah.
So now that I've done a game with Sam at my house, on my channel, I'm back over at your channel next time. I owe him one.
Basically what we're going to do, if Richard's happy with it, we're basically just going to swap from channel to channel. Richard's going to jump on mine, I'm going to jump on his. We'll both get plenty of content.
Yeah, sweet as. Right, I'll see you at your channel, mate.
Yeah, see you next time on my channel.
Cheers, guys.